Mickey's Spooky Tales is a short series that was released in 2024, and I have no idea how I missed this. I'm usually really on top of Disney's Mickey Mouse shows, and I completely missed it. Discovered it today, watched the first one, rather delighted and looking forward to the rest. The first one is a goofy ghost story, and this one is directed by David H. Brooks. And there will be spoilers as I share what happens and share some thoughts. I won't go into too much detail because the whole thing is only 2 minutes, but I will explain the key plot points. And I have to say, I rather found it to be quite delightful. Mickey and the gang are sitting around a campfire at the start of the short. They're all dressed for Halloween, and then they decide to tell ghost stories. And I assume that that's what the rest of the series is going to be, because there are 5 episodes and there are 5 of them around the campfire. So I'm assuming each one is a different character's story. And this first one, as the title suggests, is Goofy's. And Goofy is dressed as a ghost around the campfire, but in his short story, he is actually a goofy ghost. And he's in a graveyard. It is beautifully animated. There's a really nice attention to detail here. Because it's nighttime, it's quite a dimly lit animation. But Goofy Ghost is quite brightly lit, and the contrast there looks really brilliant. And in this graveyard, he meets Minnie, Donald, and Daisy, who are dressed up and going trick-or-treating, and they're not scared by Goofy Ghost. So 2 ghosts in the graveyard appear to help Goofy Ghost become scarier, and we get maybe 30-40 seconds, I didn't time it, but a decent chunk of time of the ghosts showing Goofy Ghost some tricks. We have a change in location there. They were indoors for a bit. Visually, it's really engaging. I wouldn't have minded it if the whole thing was set in the graveyard, but because we have those different backdrops, it just makes it a little bit more interesting. And Goofy does get some scary tricks, and he tries them out when Minnie, Donald, and Daisy are coming back through the graveyard. And they get really scared and they drop their candy, and Goofy Ghost feels a little bad about this, so he shows them a funny trick instead with some pumpkins. Love pumpkins, love the animation, had a lot of fun with that part of it. And I thought it was quite nice to show that you can have fun in a graveyard without actually scaring people, and maybe Goofy Ghost actually found it to be more entertaining for him to entertain them in a way that they enjoyed rather than scaring them. And I guess there's a nice message there that you don't need to scare people. You can entertain them with pumpkins instead. And it was a nice story. And I'd say also it's not a particularly scary story. So for much younger children, I don't think it will be a scary experience. It is quite light. The animation is stunning. The graveyard is so beautiful. The costumes look really great. The facial expressions are brilliant. Goofy Ghost looks really, really great. And I had a lot of fun. 2 fabulous minutes. Absolutely loved it. Really looking forward to watching the rest. As I said, I have no idea how I missed this. I have no clue at all. But I'm glad that I finally found it. And if you haven't seen it, then I'd say Mickey's Spooky Stories, a Goofy Ghost story, is definitely worth watching. Good fun, really nice approach, gorgeous animation, and I'm really looking forward to the rest.